Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. So today I'm really excited because I was able to get this figure from Hot Toys. So this is the Silver Centurion from Iron Man 3, Mark 33 MMS 213. So this is a Hot Toys movie masterpiece, and I've been wanting to get this particular figure for quite a while now. And I found one in the secondary market from one of my favorite Hot Toys dealer. And yeah, so here he is. I'm really digging this one. So as I mentioned, I got him from a secondary market, and while checking him out, I found one issue, but it's nothing a super glue can fix. It's not a big deal, so I was able to fix it with no issues at all. When I know it's a pretty old release now from the House Party Protocol, but browsing through Iron Man suits, and this one really caught my eye, and I've been wanting to get one, and now I have it. So in terms of the box here, as you guys can see, so it's a simple box. We can see at the front the figure and the name here, Silver Centurion. So at the side, so there's not really much anything in the box here. So at the back, so a bunch of information. It's it's upside down, and yeah, so from the side as well. So right, so cool. And let's check out the accessory. So it's not much, which is usual for the House Party Protocol figures. But we do get a Tony Stark head sculpt here. So I am really digging that Tony Stark face here. I do think it resembles Tony Stark very well. I'm loving the paint job with the weathering on the side, as well as the battle damage and wound on his face there. I'm loving the paint job. And you can see the blacks there, some paints and weathering. I'm loving the overall paint job sculpture of this head sculpt. And of course we have that faceplate. I'm digging the color here, so it's silver. At the back here we do have a lot more details, as Hot Toys always do. So you can actually put this on top of the head sculpt there, so it looks awesome. I did try to place it on top of the face here at the front, but it does not actually fit. So you just put that on top. Yeah, and we have here the battle damage chest plate. I'm really digging those blacks colors there, color scheme with the reds and the blacks, as well as those battle damage paint job there. It's really cool. And what seems to be a shattered arc reactor protector there, so really cool. Yeah, digging that one. And we have a couple of hands here. So we have this basic articulated hands, and one of my favorite Iron Man accessories are always this articulated hands. And he does have that gauntlet on top of the hands here, where you can actually put the blade here. So what I like about this blade there. So what I like about this blade is that it has some sort of weight to it. It's not it doesn't feel plastic. I think it's a die-cast blade. I'm loving the paint job, and it has a mass to it, sort of like a weight, and it's pretty sharp. So be careful with this one. I don't think the sides can actually cut anything, but still be careful. It's pretty sharp. And yeah, we have this repulsor blasting hands here, as always. So for this one, you cannot actually put the blades in. There's a hole here where you can actually put the blades. So the only hands that you can use the blades are the articulated ones, as well as those close-fisted ones that come with the stack figure, right? And of course, we do have that, as always, we have the instruction sheets here. Always read your manual. A basic base. It does not light up, so the battery covering here is shut closed. So this is the same as the Heartbreaker one. So I think all the House Party Protocol has this design in terms of the base. And we have here the dynamic stand. Yeah, so for you guys with the crazy flight poses and all that. So now in terms of the figure here, so I am really digging the design. I mean, it looks really complicated in terms of the design here, but I'm loving it. I think this is one of the suits wherein it has a very good resemblance from the comic books. I don't remember if it's also called Silver Centurion. I believe so. But I remember reading a few comic books back in the 80s with this particular suit, or at least this particular design. It's a pretty awesome suit there. So in terms of the face sculpt here, so I am loving that. Simple enough design. Basic Iron Man head sculpt there. So the paints, I'm loving that. The silver, it's not I'm not sure how many Iron Man suits has the silver tone, but I'm really loving this one, the silver tone here. And with the red ones here, so I'm really happy with the design. And the body, so as you guys know, the chest plate, you can actually replace it with this one. So it's just easily pop it out and replace it. Yeah, I'm digging those shoulder blades there. Very 80s. If you guys lived through the 80s, you'd know that shoulder pads are the thing. So loving the arc reactor there. So it resembles the Mark 6 with a little bit of a triangle shape there. Right, so at the sides here, I'm really digging that. The legs, as you guys can see, there's a lot of details inside those small holes there. Few weatherings on the suit. Very cool. I'm really loving the design. So Hot Toys really added some details there to make it as accurate from the movie as possible. Alright, so let's take a look at the back. Alright, so in terms of the back here, there's a lot of details there as well. So I'm really loving everything about it. It looks like he has those sort of like a jetpack at the back, or at least some sort of a flap there. It does not actually articulate at the back there, but it's not really too bad. I mean, still pretty awesome. It looks really cool. Alright, so as I mentioned before, when I got this figure, so there was a little bit of an issue. So one of the flaps at the right foot here, it actually was very loose and it fell down. It got removed. So just a simple super glue there, and it's good as new, I guess. It's not really so much effort there. What do you guys think about the Silver Centurion here? I'm really curious what you guys think. I mean, I know it's an old release and it's not die-cast, but still pretty excited about this. Alright, so let's see him in action a little bit. Right, so just a little bit of a size comparison here. So the one on the left, of course, is the Silver Centurion, and the one on the right is the Heartbreaker. So Mark 17, and as you guys can see, they are pretty much the same height. The Heartbreaker here is a little bit chunkier than the Silver Centurion here. So, but in terms of the height and everything, and they're actually the same. I'm loving them side by side. So the house party protocol. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm able to complete the whole line. I mean, I don't think it was released, or at least some weren't released. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I'm really digging this one. I wish they do release the diecast version for both. They do look good together. I'm really happy I was able to grab the Silver Centurion here to add to my collection. That's about it. I'm really digging this figure, as I mentioned before. I don't think I was able to keep my rating. Overall, I would give this figure 8 out of 10 stars. If you're on the fence on getting the Silver Centurion, I highly encourage you guys to do so. It's an amazing figure overall. The accessories, there's not much, but compared to let's say the Heartbreaker, um, there's a lot more here. We have the blade, head sculpt, and battle damage there. I mean, in terms of the movies, the Iron Man 3 movie, I think this is the only, or at least at the House Party Protocol, this is one of the suits that he wore. He actually wore it. Yeah, that's why there's a head sculpt there. So thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you liked the video, and if you do, please do leave me a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot, and I hope to see you guys soon. Stay safe.